Something is wrong with reality.
I love you, Barry Allen.
Everyone on Earth thinks we're each other.
You did this to us.
You can undo it.
Why would I want to?
What's happening?
He's rewriting reality again.
Enough! You will not do to this Earth what you did to mine.
I offered you godhood.
Show them what a real god can do.
Elseworlds. The 3-night crossover event starts Sunday, December 9th on the CW.
Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another video on the Elseworlds crossover. Today we're going to be breaking down the new trailer for it. Also we're going to be talking a bit about the Supergirl trailer for next week, so if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any DCTV videos later this year. So we're gonna jump right ahead into this video because I don't have much time and we've got to break down these two trailers. So the Elseworlds trailer has finally been released, this longer version of the trailers that we've been seeing. Obviously we've been seeing these like little small tiny different ones that haven't really told us that much, and this is really exciting that we're getting to finally get to these longer trailers. And in the trailer at the start we get to see Barry, and Barry is sort of doing the more Oliver Queen thing with how they actually go into close-up on his eyes. That's a reminiscent of what happens on Arrow quite a lot. The next shot in the trailer is in fact of Oliver, and this is the first look footage at Stephen Amell wearing the Flash costume, and he is in some sort of place. Maybe it's in Arkham Asylum. It looks a bit more laboratory-like than say Star Labs because there's like tubes everywhere, there's some lighting, like maybe this is some sort of lab, maybe it's Dr. Destiny's lab in the crossover, I don't know. But moving on to the next shot, and the next shot is of Iris and Barry, that being Stephen Amell playing Barry, and they're kissing, and this is just a wide shot of the shot we saw before, and so this is just teasing the idea of what's going to be happening in this crossover, the fact that they are going to be switching who they are. Most likely Green Arrow Barry has the powers, the strength of Oliver Queen, our normal Oliver Queen played by Stephen, and then obviously Stephen's going to be having the Flash's powers. That's why you see him in the suit and the suit fits. And in the next shot, which corresponds to that, is a shot of John Diggle actually with Barry, but in this case it's Oliver played by Grant, and Grant has the suit of Green Arrow in his hands and he's going to suit up. And in the next shot you see Grant actually in that suit as Oliver Queen on the ground, and this is another version of some of the shots we've been seeing of him. So he's actually going to be using the bow a lot, so maybe before everything goes down, before reality obviously gets changed back to normal, I think he's going to have quite a lot of fight scenes being the Green Arrow, which is very, very exciting to me. So the next shot is of Dr. Destiny, and he has that book, that very same book that the Monitor has, and later in the trailer we'll talk about it, but the Monitor gives him this book, and I think this is what's going to help him rewrite reality as it teases in the trailer. And if we quickly go to the voice overlay and what it says, it's at the start it says something is wrong with reality, everyone thinks we're each other, so therefore teasing that Oliver and Barry are the only ones, and then it goes, you can undo it, Oliver says, and this is obviously Oliver as Barry, and Dr. Destiny actually says, why would I want to, obviously teasing the idea that he is crazy and he wants this different version of reality. We don't know what his true goal is, maybe it's just chaos, we'll have to wait and see. And then he says he's rewriting reality again, therefore this could be exactly what's happening, like what they're trying to prevent later in the crossover from him actually doing it again and again and again. So everyone is changed and it's complete chaos. So the next shot is of John and Oliver, but obviously Oliver's Barry. This is really confusing talking about it, and we get to see them, like I said, with Dr. Destiny as he says that specific line. And we get a shot of Supergirl outside with police officers behind, so nothing too special about that, that's just a panning shot around. And additionally, there is a big reveal in this trailer, and this is with John Wesley Shipp's 90s Flash, and this confirms that 90s Flash is actually from another Earth from another reality, and he says, "You will not do to this Earth what you did to mine." And this teases the idea that he has actually come to help. He's going to try and stop black suited Superman, the Monitor, Dr. Destiny. Obviously we don't really know who is the exact main villain, but it all roots from Dr. Destiny, and the Monitor in the comics is actually a good character, so we'll have to wait and see as to if he's more of an anti-hero, if he's being forced to actually give this book, being forced to give him godlike powers, that being Dr. Destiny. We'll have to wait and see. I'm kind of unsure on that as of right now, because it's a little bit confusing, because there's so many different villains that could be in this crossover. So moving on to the next shot, we get to see a shot in Gotham City. So this was actually shot in Chicago, and you can see Oliver as the Green Arrow and Barry as the Flash, obviously switched around with the actors once again. Also Supergirl's there. This is set in Gotham. You can see the Gotham skyline and the cars below, but most significantly you can see the bat signal, and this is obviously them probably just after they met Batwoman for one of the first times, or maybe they are just calling on her at this specific time. Moving on to a more lighter tone, we get to see the Kent house that was actually shot in Smallville once again. Like, that is a really nice homage for Smallville fans, and we're going to be seeing obviously Lois Lane and normal Superman. All our heroes are going to be there. They're actually in normal clothes, as we've seen from other photos, and they're going to be meeting up there. That's probably going to be like one of their hideouts for this crossover for at least a little bit of it, so we're venturing out to there at one point in the episodes. And so moving on to the next shot, and this shot is of the team all teamed up. We see Supergirl, Green Arrow Barry, and the Flash, Stephen Amell, obviously Oliver. This is really confusing, trying to say it again and again. I'm trying to say the other one, but anyway, in front of them we see Tyler Hoechlin as normal Superman, and they are in fact fighting black suited Superman in this scene. So it seems like black suited Superman is actually the main villain of this crossover. Like, I mean the physically main villain. I think the main villain is Dr. Destiny, but they're going to be fighting black suited Superman quite a lot in this crossover, and it's very, very exciting seeing this shot. The fact that we're seeing Superman with all these different characters is just amazing for us comic book fans. So moving on to the next shot, and this really excites me. It's just a little frame in the trailer, but you see Killer Frost. Obviously last episode of The Flash we saw Killer Frost return. I'm a massive Danielle Panabaker fan, and I'm a massive Caitlin and Killer Frost fan, so it's great to see that Killer Frost is going to be featured in this crossover, like she was heavily featured in last crossover, which is very exciting for me personally. Let me know in the comments down below, are you excited for that? Additionally, we've got the iconic Supergirl shirt rip, as they're in some sort of place. Maybe it is in fact in Arkham, maybe it's somewhere in Gotham City, I don't know as of now, but it seems like maybe that's Diana next to her, like from Arrow, so Black Canary, I don't know, it kind of looks like maybe that's her hair, but it remains to be seen. Additionally, we get some more shots of Green Arrow Barry with normal Cisco, so by this point Cisco is his normal version of himself, and we can see Green Arrow Barry actually shooting most likely some inmates, and it seems like Grant is going to be a bit more hardcore than normal. Maybe he is taking the sort of Stephen Amell Green Arrow persona, shooting these people a lot harder than the Flash would punch someone, say. So the next shot is really exciting. This is of Batwoman and her Batarang. There's not much to break down, but that's just a nice shot in the trailer. Additionally, like I mentioned earlier, the Monitor, who's from Crisis on Infinite Earths most notably, gives this book to John Deegan, aka Dr. Destiny. He's going to be like the main villain, and this book is most likely what's going to be leading him in order to create and rechange and rewrite reality in this crossover. And the next shot is the shot we keep on seeing from these behind the scenes photos, from the official photos, and it's the team up shot of Supergirl, Green Arrow Barry, and additionally 90s Flash and the Flash Oliver version. And this is just a really nice sort of superhero lineup shot. And the last shot of the trailer is our first moving look at black suited Superman, which everyone's going to be so hyped about, including myself. Seeing these alternate versions of our characters is always exciting, and the fact that they're bringing in black suited Superman, I'm so intrigued as to how they're going to do this story. Like, are they going to do it properly? what's going on. Are they changing the comic book lore? It seems like he's from another Earth, so we'll have to wait and see. But anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and also please be sure to watch my Elseworlds videos from the past weeks or so if you want to catch up on all the information. Additionally, I had some leaks that were covered on this channel a few days ago, which was to do with the Flash's 100th episode, also Supergirl, the new trailer. I'm going to quickly talk about it now. Essentially what goes on, it's nothing too special, there's nothing really to break down, but there's just various shots throughout the trailer of Nia and Brainy, and essentially what happens is it's just played for comedy, and we're exploring Nia's powers for the first time. So I'm not that excited for this episode. The trailer's not that good, but maybe the episode will be really good. I've been really enjoying Supergirl recently. So anyway guys, that's all I've got to say about that trailer. There's not too much to go over. I wanted to heavily focus on the Elseworlds trailer, so I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like sharp